Hi ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca here, how are you? And you're watching Me, Myself and Asperger's. This episode we're going to be talking about taking things literally. Many autistic people do take figures of speeches very literally. For example, you say to an autistic person, "You have had 12 cups of coffee today." The autistic person will more than likely take that very literally, thinking that you actually have had 12 cups of coffee today. Also, apparently, when I was little, somebody once said to me, "It is raining cats and dogs." I got up off my seat, walked to the window, and I was expecting to see actual raining cats and dogs, when really all I saw was heavy rain. I do not remember this at all. My earliest memory of taking things literally was when, in primary school, when I was 8 to 10 years old, we used to sing hymns in assembly 1 hour every week. There was this one hymn called "Turning the World Upside Down." Because that sentence is the name of the song, we sang it quite a few times in the song. When everybody was singing it, I personally decided to myself not to sing it, as I took turning the world upside down very literally. I thought that everybody was completely crazy and they all wanted the world to actually turn upside down. As in, we would be living our lives upside down. I personally thought to myself, why on earth does everybody want the world turned upside down? I want the world to stay as it is. When really it means making poor people richer. I am very glad that I did not put my hand up in front of the whole school, asking my head teacher, "Excuse me, why on earth do you want the world turned upside down?" As the whole school would have laughed at me. I am not saying to stop using figures of speeches, but are they really necessary? Comment down below if you really do have an opinion on figures of speeches, please. I do use some of them myself, to be honest with you, because some of them I have heard them too many times to take them literally. For example, I am laughing my head off. I obviously know that does not mean you laugh so hard your head comes off or rolls off or whatever. It means you are laughing so hard and so much. Autistic people really do take way more figures of speeches literally than neurotypical people do. A neurotypical person is a person that does not have a mental disability of any kind. What I would suggest is that if you really do take a lot of figures of speeches literally, I would tell somebody who needs to know so that they can help you with whatever you need help with. Also, if somebody says something to you, but you took it literally, just say to them, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I took that literally. Could you tell me what that means, please? Even though I do not take all of the figures of speeches literally, I do find some of them a bit disorientating. For example, keep your eyes peeled. It just makes me think of somebody. It just makes me think of my eyes actually being peeled, and it makes me want to scrunch my eyes up because it just sounds so disorientating and not something I would like to happen to me, please. Also, when people say they have actually felt this feeling of having pins and needles all over their bodies, I don't know what they mean by that because it makes me think of somebody actually stabbing pins and needles all over your body, which sounds extremely painful and horrible and not a very pleasant experience at all, as that would hurt like hell and an awful lot of blood would come out of you. Also, somebody one time once asked me, what is your first impression of such and such a person? I took that very literally, and I actually did an impression of this person. Once I had finished doing the impression of this person, the person who asked me that question was laughing their head off. And they said, I don't mean do an impression of this person. It just means, what do you think of this person? And I replied back, oh, right. And to be honest, I cannot remember exactly what I said, as it was ages ago. Yes, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like to hear more autism/Asperger's related content from me. If you would like me to mention any topics related to autism/Asperger's syndrome, pop it in the comments section down below. And as always, look after yourselves. Take care. Bye bye.